Hey everyone, so I'm going to be hosting the Ignite Your Life Part 2 Exercise Gauntlet on the 29th. That's around 2 weeks from now. If you attended the Ignite Your Life Part 1, you should come to this one. I think that the next step is always going to be learning first what's available to you, maybe what might fit you better, what might last longer and sustainable, and then actually applying it. So I'm taking a group to Endorphine Effect. It's down the driveway from my office in Bartlett. This one has got to be limited. The last conference, a summit that we had was 100, and we had the room, but, well, I guess sign up with the link down below, and we'll take you through the rigors of what to do as far as exercise. I'm in the Cayman Islands. I had to go see my daughter, and I'm going to try to do a workout here. This is an old school gym, so it's kind of bare bones, but that's all you need. One of the options with exercise is to measure your repetitions and your sets. Those are just measurements to figure out how you can progress. If you have a trainer, they can do that for you. You don't have to take accountability. But if you're on your own or you're just starting out, it's nice to keep a journal and you put down what your weight was, how many sets you're able to achieve. I would also do what diet during that day that you also embarked upon, because this is supposed to be a lifestyle of change, a lifetime of change. So sometimes when you look at things down the line, you forget. So it's nice to see the hallmarks, just like any cholesterol level. If you get a cholesterol level now, you make some massive changes. In about a year, it might be hard to figure out what were those changes that I did, because it's always dynamic. You'll change it again. So if you can try to measure, good. There are some apps that are out there that'll help you. So, and then this is old school. I can kind of get an idea of what's going to get me the muscle pump I need, just because I've been doing this so long. So you don't, if you do, the old thinking was that if you do low repetitions but high weight, that'll make you grow faster, which it kind of does, but you can't get hurt. So always get somebody to design it for you. So sometimes if you go halfway down, which is what I do, I bring it down to parallel. You won't strain as much when you get down to the full bounce off of the chest. Sometimes if you have issues with the tendons, you go all the way down and it tends to cause a tear in the muscles of the shoulder. So I'm talking too much. Next, what I would do is something like a Tabata. So essentially all you want to do is not take too much of a lag time and go straight into the next activity. If you use peripheral heart action, you can actually work on upper body and lower body back to back, for example. Sometimes when you work upper body, muscle pump is strong, but then when you throw in lower body workout, give the upper body a little break, then you still work out the heart, because it's now focusing on getting blood to lower extremity versus upper extremity. So, hey, if it's too easy for you to do a pull-up, I need more challenge. If I can bat out 20, then it's time to add weight. So I'm using resistance here. A little tough. I'm going to try to do 1 or 2. So that's resistance. For a shoulder workout, I like dumbbells. I was showing you barbells on the bench. I think barbells are more stable. Dumbbells put a little bit more stress because you have to balance the individual dumbbell. So I'm going to do overhead press. Essentially sitting, keeping straight on a bench or a chair, and then bringing it up to rest and an overhead press. You gotta be careful with your shoulders. If you have a shoulder issue, you should really learn to control shoulder blades first. Otherwise, you might be a little bit too sloppy in your movements. That's the value of seeing a physical therapist. If you want a little more challenge or want to involve the legs too, you can almost do a clean press. So, I love cables, but oh, they actually have cables here. Last but not least, I'm going to try these things on the cable machine called lateral raises. It's just a variation to the way you use dumbbells. Gives you a different pump, kind of give you assist too. But these are nice to finish off a workout. Hey, one thing you can do if you don't have access to a gym membership and you don't know how to train but you can run is to, or walk, try sprinting. So this is about, I have no idea what it is, but I'm hoping it's 30 yards. So sometimes if you just get the hang of doing a sprint, and then walking back, you'll learn to develop explosive movements, kind of like proprioceptive box jumps. You can get explosive. When you get explosive movements and train that way, it develops type 2 muscle fibers. Type 2 are explosive, use up glycogen. Type 1s are sustained. Don't use up, they're very efficient. Don't use up glycogen as much, but so this is a fast way to get muscle pump, mostly lower extremity. But as you can see, I'm trying to also use arms. I wouldn't do any ankle weights or hand weights. I think the swinging of the explosive activity is too dangerous to get a muscle tear. This is just pure running. So I don't know how this will turn out, but I just did a sprint up a hill, and with my other camera, last one. And different camera, but it worked out well. This one, we'll see, but that's explosions. Map out 30 yards. It's about 10 car lengths, and go from one end to the other, sprint all out, use proper shoes, walk back, sprint all out. That'll be a workout. See you at the conference.